Oh, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. This is just getting embarrassing. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore, and just when I thought we were winding down on the Meghan Markle failures, no, yet another one has come in. She apparently tried to file for a trademark for archetypes. The name archetypes. She wanted to basically own it. And barely a week after this Spotify deal was not even continued and trashed, the U.S. officials have refused to grant the trademark. U.S. Patent and Trademark Office refused Archetype's trademark application, said there was likelihood of confusion with an existing Arizonan company. So here's, what does this mean? And we got more to report. This isn't just the only thing I'm reporting on here, but this is yet just another snub failure with her team. They were like, well, let's go own the trademark to Archetype so we can own it. So we're the only place that can talk about these issues as a podcast, audio, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, US Trademark's like, nope, you can't do it because there's already other brands doing it. So they aren't even original in doing what they tried to do. But she still wants to try to own it. God, it makes me back in the days. Remember when the Fine Brothers tried to trademark React? Oh, I was friends with those guys. I haven't heard from them forever. But man, they got so full of themselves. That is a deep cut to go back and relive. Wonder what they're up to. I hope they're okay. I really do. I don't wish they disappeared because these guys created the Kids React. They tried to own the word React. And then they went and created this life-changing brand where you can license our format so you too can react to videos on the internet. It was just like the weirdest thing that they did in it, and their whole brand sort of just blew up. Some of their controversies arose. But this idea that anyone can own a word is always strange to me. Now, that's not exactly what Meghan's doing here, but to an extent, she wants to own her show, Archetypes. She wants to say, look, no one else can do Archetypes where we go through and talk about these, women issues is what they wanted. Here's what it was. They sought to exclusively use the name in categories like downloadable audio recordings and podcasts for anything concerning the cultural treatment of women and stereotypes facing women. Now you'd think, okay, well, yeah, you want to own, we are a podcast that just talks cultural treatment of women and stereotypes facing women. And that's what Archetypes is going to be trademarked as. But the office is like, no, too much confusion. There's already other brands. An Arizonian firm, Archetypes LLC, apparently sought to have the rights in 2015 because of a series of books and articles about nutrition, fitness, self-improvement, and more. Yeah, very similar. So you don't get to own it now. They beat you to it, and that's how it works. So now apparently they have another 3 months to finesse this application to see if they can go and buy it. But it's just yet another, how do your people not be better on this? They just can't get any wins right now. It's unreal. But yeah, this is a pretty big blow. Even though they got axed, this was happening before it got axed, I have a suspicion, and as do others, Steph included, of where this Archetypes is going to ultimately go. So stay tuned. But yeah, this is not a good look. Once again, they are not as valuable as they claim to be. They are so much more valuable in their own heads than they are in the reality. And this past few months, I feel like they're getting massive reality checks. And I don't think this is bullying or harassment. This is reality checks. These two need to just go off into the ether for a while and just go away. Go away. We don't care we don't want to hear about you guys and all your little attempts through your PR or whoever. And then still, the press is always defending them. Harry and Markle cut ties with Spotify. So why are they facing backlash? Like, are you kidding me? First of all, let's correct this, LA Times. They did not cut ties with Spotify. Spotify cut ties with them. They were fired. They were not renewed. That's the same. Not renewed and fired are the same damn things. If they were successful and they were making money, they would have still been on Spotify. Let's keep it honest. And I'm sorry if Meghan and Harry were getting offers for more money to do the amount of work they were doing, which was barely any. Of course they would have accepted it. No one wants to get their show canceled, so they were fired. So no, they didn't cut ties with Spotify. Why are they facing backlash? Are you paying attention, LA Times? I don't think you are. I mean, you want to know why? Go back and watch all of my past 4 Meghan Markle videos discussing this topic. Look, people aren't happy with this. There's one little bit in here. Yeah, according to Wall Street Journal of the Spotify split, conversations are ongoing for other homes for Archewell content. Archewell may not have a home at Spotify, but fans will soon hear more. And then they go on and talk about all the other things of course, why they're facing backlash, because it's ridiculous. I do love this old clip from Bill Simmons. You live in effing Montecillo and you just sell documentaries and podcasts and no one cares what you have to say about anything unless you talk about the royal family and just complain about them. Facts. You got it, you mind it, and now people are bored. It's the problem with drama. It's short-lived. You could dish only so much, and then eventually people get tired of you dishing the same drama. I lived that. I came back, and I think it was justified. My anger, my previous position, a lot of people, and I came back a little. I had to get off my chest, and I complained a lot. And eventually, you realize, all right, I said my piece. Now I can finally move on. You got to let it out. Okay, so maybe these two needed to let it out. Fine, it's time to damn move on. How are they going to move on? That'll be how all things matter. But right now, a new poll came out in Britain. Meghan Markle's popularity is now at a new low, as if we thought this couldn't get worse. A new YouGov poll in Britain between June 7th and 8th found the Duchess's net positivity rating currently stands at negative 47. This is down 6 points from the data compiled back in April. Yeah. 65% responded that they viewed her very or fairly negatively. 11% said they don't know. 24% said they had a very or fairly positive view of her. Man, that's not good. That's not good. The resulting net 47 net positivity rating is Meghan's lowest since they began polling in 2017 after her engagement to Prince Harry. Her lowest previous score was registered at negative 46 on January following the release of Spare. So she went down even lower than that. Prince Harry's rating went down as well. So what is she? How do you rebound from all this? She's clearly not going to own it. She's clearly not going to take the joke like Bethany Frankel wisely suggested. No, this is what's going to happen. Now, the Mirror's covering this. I hate the Mirror, but still, the Mirror. Steph, the alternate, has been covering this forever. Go subscribe to Steph if you haven't already. But she's right. This is absolutely what's about to happen. Meghan Markle is planning a high-end celebrity-based products brand amid the Dior and Spotify snubs. Forget, not just Spotify snubbing, or Dior did as well, but she is planning to make high-end celebrity-based products, and that's what she's going to do. How is she going to do this? Well, she's going to bring back the TIG. This was yet another trademark that she tried to do. I don't know if she ended up getting it or not. Correct me. I'm trying my best to get caught up in all this Meghan and Harry drama, so tell me comments if you know. But the TIG is absolutely going to come back. She wants the TIG to be Goop. She wants to be Gwyneth Paltrow. But the problem between, Meghan Markle and Gwyneth Paltrow, and I've had my issues with Gwyneth Paltrow has at least done things. She's a famous celebrity, Oscar-winning actress. She's become a personality that we know and respect due to her own work. Now, granted, she's a Nepo baby. Her parents are famous and whatever you want to say about Weinstein and her relationships, etc. I still will give her more credit because I feel like she's done more than Meghan's done. I mean, Suits is and Deal or No Deal are the two things Meghan did. Oh yeah, and then marrying a prince. That's what she's done. And she's done more than some, I will say, as actors go. Okay, fine. Deal or No Deal and Suits are still two gigs that I've heard of, but it's not Shakespeare in Love. It's not it's not Iron Man. It's not the countless things that Gwyneth Paltrow's done in her career and the career that she's built and why people want to follow Goop. So do you think Meghan's going to pull off this trick of getting everyone to support her over at the TIG while she's still doing this drama? Will she stop the drama and then attempt to do this? Will celebrities want to buy her high-end products? That's going to be the real test. Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait to get some of these products and try them out when that comes out. Looks like we got plenty to cover as Meghan tries to reevaluate and do what she's going to do. What do you think? Do you think this is going to be the future? Is this how she's going to try to come? I'm sure she's been working on this since she did that deal with WME. This has been long in the cards. Absolutely. The TIG, the website, I'm sure that it's a whole thing that's going to be launched soon. It's just about when. And I think she's going to wait a little bit more on this. It's going to be a big announcement at a certain point. She needs all this to die down, and they need to stop being so dumb in the press and not complain about car chases. But again, I think they did that because of Harry's trial, which again, how's that going to go? When they lose that trial, they'll get some sympathy media coverage, and then will she try to launch it then? Let's find out. All I know is I still want South Park to make the South Park movie. Hashtag the South Park movie. Let's make it trending. Make sure you also subscribe here. Hit that button. Hit that bell for alerts. Smash that thumbs up if you agree. Hey, do the downvote if you disagree. All engagement counts. And what do you think on this story? Do you think the Tig's next? What is she going to do? How do you get out of this? How do you continue to be Meghan Markle, the Duchess, and successful amidst all the drama and negative pieces that they're currently getting? I want to hear your thoughts. And make sure you join us live. We're going to be live 3 p.m. press conference that's happening for the missing submarine. They're out of air, folks. Tragic story. We're going to talk about it and so much more. Hope to see you guys there. Click on these videos in the meanwhile. Thanks for watching Popcorn Planet.